Today, I am talking about the 5 fashion mistakes that you do not want to make. Welcome back to Secrets of a Stylist. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Kim. I'm a fashion stylist. For those of you who do, welcome back. For those of you who are binge watching, welcome to the next video. I'm gonna get right into this video. Before I do, hit that like button down below if you know that you make fashion mistakes all the time. You hit that, acknowledge, yes, I am one of those people that makes fashion mistakes. Okay, moving on, I just wanna say I do a lot of these things myself. So I am talking about myself here, but these are some of like the most cringe-worthy moments that I have when I'm with clients or when I look at myself and I'm like, my number one thing that you need to stop doing right now, stop buying clothes for this size. I know you're all watching this and you're like, some of you were like, I do that. Maybe some of you were like, I don't do that. But you can't fit into the jeans or the shirt that you bought because it's not your size. So I see this all the time. Does not matter what the size is on the pants that you buy, the shirts, the shoes. The number does not define you. Your body and your self-worth is not defined by that size. You need to just get rid of that. Sometimes I actually have clients where I just cut the tags out of all of their clothes. So once they've tried them on and they like them, I just go through and I snip it all out because it's not relevant and I know that's something they're focused on. So when you go into a store, just try on, I often will grab a few sizes. I'll grab the extra small, the small, and maybe the medium because it doesn't mean anything. Every cut, every brand, everything is always different. So if you really, really want to define yourself by wearing a small and you're actually a medium, you're doing yourself a massive disservice because it's pulling in the shoulders. You can see your bra line at the back. Maybe the jeans are too tight, you can't do them up. I have friends that do this all the time. I have clients that do it and I've done it. I'm actually an offender on the other side. I'm probably an extra small and I always buy a small. I just don't necessarily want things skin tight. And so I just have to be careful when I do that. So I'm speaking to myself and I'm speaking to you guys. So let me know in the comments below if this is one of the things you do and what you do to solve the problem. Okay, number 2. If you are walking into a store, we just talked about sizes. Don't be concerned about the number. When you walk into the store, do not buy everything that is on the mannequin. Do you know how many times I hear this? Often people will be like, well, I just don't really know what to do, so I just buy what's on the mannequin. I figure that's displayed, that's gotta be good. But here's the thing about what's on the mannequin. You need to think ahead. If you're very boho and it's got a conservative blazer and like a really structured shirt on the mannequin, are you gonna wear that? You probably are not. I need an outfit, I'll take what's on the mannequin. That's what's going through your head. Stop. Is it your style? Are they your colors? Does it match with anything else you have in your closet? And then also be aware of the marketing that is going on. Often they're putting the most trendy looks on the mannequins because they need to sell out of those. The basics and everything that you might need that might go with your wardrobe is often at the back of the store. So that's where the things they have that they carry all the time that are consistent. So you can find something that's maybe a little trendy, but maybe a little more in line with the colors that you have in your wardrobe. So do not shop the mannequins. Tip number 3, do not wear your shoes if they are ratty. So this is like a pet peeve of mine. It makes me crazy. I've been like this since I was young. I actually went to a private school and I used to like polish my little penny loafers because I didn't like them to look scuffed. But now I'm talking to myself, I'm not criticizing. I actually have a pair of pumps and if you guys watch the videos, you see me wearing them all the time. They are nude pumps and my dog the only shoes she's ever chewed were those and they're Jimmy Choos. I have actually worn those out, but every time I look down, I cringe. I look down when I look at my feet and we cringe in the studio when I'm filming and I'm wearing them too. My whole team cringes. But if you have a pair of scuffed up runners, you know what? Take 2 seconds, grab some Mr. Clean, wipe them off. If your heels are just like battered, think about trying to repair them either with, you can use like a Sharpie. I'm not saying you have to go out and buy a new pair of shoes, but try and make them look as good as you can before you exit. If you're going to do anything important on a date, to go to an interview, to anything, scuffy shoes are just not classy. Try not to make that mistake. Tip number 4 is something I talk about all the time. If you're going out the door and you don't know what to wear, monochromatic is your friend. However, I've seen this numerous times. Let's say you're in an all white outfit. You have a beautiful, cute, white, fresh tee that fits you. You have a pair of white jeans and you've thrown on your like white duster coat, your white oversized blazer. You're looking fantastic. You've thrown on your nude purse and then you go and put on a pair of black shoes. No, it just doesn't look good. And listen, if you're really creative and it's something fun that you want to do, totally have at her. I'm talking to the people right now that really want to look their best and just don't know what to do. And so that's hard for a lot of people. It's hard for even a lot of people that actually have a really strong fashion sense. I have a really good girlfriend that calls me all the time. She's like, can I wear these? And to me, it's very obvious, but she really doesn't know. Black shoes with a white outfit is not good. It's too harsh. So you could go with white sneakers. You can go with like a tan booty for spring would be fantastic. Just keep it streamlined, something soft, a pale pink, a nude, even a light yellow. Just don't make your feet pop unless you're intentionally trying to do that and that is your jam. Okay, tip number 5. If you are looking for some guidelines and you want to put on jewelry, I'm giving you the guideline. So unless it is currently an actual trend, because once upon a time it was more is more. Big necklace, big earrings, big rings, you just deck it all out. But that's not the trend right now. So if you have a beautiful pair of earrings that you want to wear, maybe they're a big pair of gold hoops or some funky, really cool turquoise hanging earrings, do not layer on a necklace as well. You don't want to do that. It's just too much going on. And then a bracelet and then some rings. And now you just look like you're a bunch of chaos that just headed out the door and you don't really have it together and you don't know what's going on. Unless of course you're an artist and you want to do that, you do you. But I'm talking about the people who really need the guidelines. So what I'm saying is pick the piece that you really love and focus on that. So let's say it's big earrings. I go with minimal necklaces, a very thin, delicate gold necklace if I have gold hoops in. Speaking of jewelry, you guys, I got lots of questions on the last couple YouTubes. I've been wearing these hoops. They're from a company called Ana Luisa. I am an ambassador for them. They used 100% recycled gold. They're based out of New York. They use a lot of the same factories as Tiffany and Louis Vuitton. It's a very high quality product. Most of my rings are Ana Luisa, my earrings are Ana Luisa, and they actually offered everyone 10% off, and that does not go away. So I'll leave a link to that. That's KimXO10, and I will leave a link to it down below. Something I often do if I have a big bracelet, I might pair a pair of big earrings, and then I leave the neck bare. So just, again, pick the one that you want to feature and go with that. More is not always more. I'm gonna give you guys a bonus tip because I love you that much. Also, don't hate me if this video you find it negative. I'm trying to be helpful. I'm letting you know some of the things that are really big pet peeves and also that I've done several times. Last one, the bra. When you are buying a bra, make sure it fits. I'll give you an example because we all get a little lazy, right? I bought a bunch of bralettes. I absolutely loved them. I had one in every color. But I've worn them to death and the elastic stretched out. You know when like the back of the bra is like arched like this because you've like yanked the elastic up, everything is like not held in the right places. I was actually pulling for TV and then I realized, I looked at myself in the mirror, I'm like, wow, this does not look good. This is totally disastrous. So I actually went into the bra department, found the most amazing bra. When I put it on, I was like, it was like the heavens opened. I was like, oh, this is the best. It fit. My boobs looked great. It was fantastic. And I bought 3. And actually, it's the most amazing bra I've ever bought in my life. I'm going to leave a link to that down below for you guys. And then another thing about the bra, don't buy it too small or too tight. Because if you're wearing a shirt, your body sandwiches out of it and it just looks horrendous. So do your body and your tatas a favor and buy a bra that fits. If you guys like this video, remember to subscribe. I'm at 70,000 subscribers. You might be watching this and maybe I'm past that now, but I really want to get to 100,000 subscribers. It's a milestone that I want to hit and you guys can help me. So let's do it together. Hit the subscribe button and we will make that number move. And I will see you guys on the next video. And maybe you're just heading out for an evening. Make sure, did I really just say that? I was thinking about shoes. Okay, I'll say it again.